Thought y'all might want to see a little shot of Chicago. It's another place truck drivers really don't like to go. Just mind your P's and Q's. Pay attention to what you're doing. You can get through it. As you can see out there standing in front of me, it's a Sears Tower. 107 stories. It's a monster. As you can see, we're here on I-90 going through Chicago. Traffic in this little town is absolutely horrendous. Just be patient. We're all going to get through it alive. See, I like to keep a nice gap in front of me. Pretty heavy at the moment. Got about 40,000 pounds in the box. So we don't just stop on a dime, so I like to keep a nice little cushion. That way life doesn't get too exciting. See that right there? 90 west, like we're going to Wisconsin. That'd be us. We're actually going to Minnesota via Wisconsin. I love driving through Wisconsin. To me, it's one of the prettiest states. I just love Wisconsin. Of course, I ain't never been here before it's winter either. Right there's Chicago, folks. In all of its glory. Just like all big cities, though, it's just a dirty little concrete jungle. You'd be amazed, though. You know, you'd think that city folks, how they portray them to be kind of harsh. I find that most of the times people are generally pretty nice. But that might be because I'm pretty nice with them, too, so. Everywhere I go, people seem to be pretty nice. Everywhere except Iowa. I don't know what's wrong with them people there. One time driving through Chicago, I made the mistake and was in the wrong lane and ended up going on the express lane. No trucks on the express lane. Figured it out real quick when I was driving down the road and I was looking around and I was the only truck. Believe it or not, I got on and off that thing without getting a ticket. I'm just like the luckiest guy ever when it comes to stupid stuff like that. Wisconsin, left lanes, we're as far left as we can be. So this ought to turn out just right. Everybody looking like they're coming to a stop here. And here's what Chicago is absolutely famous for. Stop and go traffic. Let's go, big truck. One of the things about driving through Chicago, if you want to change lanes, you kind of got to be a bully about it. Not my style of driving or my forte, I will assure you. But when in Rome, See, look at this car coming over in front of me. You think you could have did that any tighter, brother? I could take the 290 west going through the suburbs. My GPS isn't telling me to go that way. So we'll just stay here where we is. To tell you the truth, I let the GPS make that decision whether to stay on the 90 or the 290. If the 90 is really clogged up bad, it'll tell me to take the 290. If the 290 is clogged up real bad, it'll tell me to stay on the 90. So I just keep my ears open and drive to whatever the little lady on the box tells me to do. Going through Chicago anyway. Kind of pressed for time. Right now I got 8 hours on my clock, and my GPS tells me I've got 8 hours of driving time to get to my drop in Minnesota. So we're running tight. I sure would like to get there before my 10-hour break starts. Have to pull out some Wally magic. Pull out the little bag of pixie dust and spread it across the electronic logs. While y'all are sitting there pondering on that, there is no such thing as pixie dust. Big sign there says unlimited. Unlimited what? I bet it's a Verizon sign. I bet. Verizon. That's what most of your truckers seem to use is Verizon. I don't actually use Verizon. I use T-Mobile. I'm pretty happy with it. I got unlimited everything. $50 a line. I got 2 lines, me and my daughter, of course. Which reminds me, I need to pay the phone bill. Today's Friday too, so I got paid today. I haven't even looked at my bank account to see what the paycheck was yet. I guess if I was a really motivated individual, I'd look at things like that. I know there's enough in there to do whatever I need to do. Oh, yeehaw. Doesn't that just look like fun, folks? Gotta love Chicago. Well, you don't have to love it, but... Oh, mercy, mercy, mercy. Chicago Air and Water Show. I got a picture of Blue Angels on there. Coming in August. August when? I think it said August 19th. That ain't too far off. I bet I ain't going to be here for that. Never missed an opportunity to watch the Blue Angels perform. That's a life moment right there. They're awesome. You know, that was the thing that I wanted to do as a kid. I always wanted to fly jets. And the F-18, that was my bird. That was the one I wanted to fly ever since I was a kid. It's hard to believe They're still one of the top birds in the air today. Did everything. Had the school scores, had the test scores. Matter of fact, I was originally enlisted in the Marine Corps on a PLC program with a guaranteed seat to fly. Couldn't pass the flight physical. Man, that was a nightmare. That was my dream since I was a kid. And I worked for that since I was about 13. Had my science scores, math scores. I had everything up there looking good. AJ squared away. Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts. I was a clean all-American boy. Then when it got time to take my flight physical, I couldn't pass it. High frequency hearing loss. Went out on a 6-month consult, come back, still didn't pass the flight physical. Went out on a 3-month consult, come back, still didn't pass it. They gave me another 45 days. I wasn't any better. They actually caught me cheating on the hearing test. Yeah, I was taking the hearing test, man. I was passing it with flying colors. Doc Savage walked up behind the technician while I was taking the test, asked him, "So how's he doing?" Technician goes, "Oh, he's doing great. He's acing it." Doctor said, "He might be passing it, but he ain't acing it. There ain't no way." So Doc told him to turn the machine off. They turned the machine off, and I'm still sitting there clicking the button. 1001, 1002, click. 1001, 1002, click. 1001, 1002. Caught me. So there went my flight seat. So what I do, I turn around, enlisted in the Marine Corps, guaranteed combat arms, guaranteed grunt. I could have went into artillery or tanks, but being 17 years old and a little crazy. You're going to join the Marine Corps, be a Marine, right? Then I get in the Marine Corps and they take all these IQ tests and everything at the receiving when you get into boot camp. They saw my IQ, they wanted me to go into avionics. Said I didn't join the Marine Corps to go to VOTEC school. If I wanted to be a technician, I'd stayed home and went to VOTEC school. They said, "Well, you don't want to be a grunt." I said, "Well, apparently I do." Then a couple weeks later, they pulled me out, brought me back into the office. They wanted me to try out for the Marine Corps band. This was funny. The officer, he asked me, he goes, "Well, Private, can you read music?" I said, "No, sir." He says, "You can't read music?" I said, "No, sir." He goes, "Private, you're going to have to quit lying to me." I said, "What makes you think I'm lying to you, sir?" He goes, "I got your transcripts right here." He says, "You set first chair saxophone." I said, "You're a woodwindist. You play every woodwind instrument except the double reeds." I show here that you even played contralto for the Oklahoma City Symphony. I said, "And your point, sir?" And he goes, "Do you know that you could be a member of the Marine Corps band? Automatic promotion to the rank of staff sergeant, go to Washington, D.C., and live the glory life?" I said, "All due respect, sir, but I didn't join the Marine Corps to be in the band. I joined the Marine Corps to paint my face green, carry a rifle, and spread freedom and liberty throughout the world." Talk about some romantic bullshit, right? I actually believe that crap. Figured out later that's not exactly what we do. Love being a Marine. Just don't like the reasons why our nation asks us to do it, that's all. I was good at it. Served with an SS unit. I made E6 in 4.5 years. In 1980, I was listed as one of the top 10 shooters in the Marine Corps. In 1981, I served on SS-29, one of the top 13 combat proficient Marines in the world. Right. Ended up with a nice little chest of medals. Not frickin' one of them will buy you a cup of coffee today. Comes to mind a lot, but it seems like it was a different lifetime. Well, you think we're going to get through Chicago or not? Driving through Chicago in a tractor trailer. It's kind of like driving an elephant through a circus full of chimpanzees. Can you do it without crushing a chimpanzee? That is the question. No stepping on the monkeys. Stop and go, stop and go. Put a little hill in the elephant goes forward, see? Squeeze the elephant with your toes, elephant comes to a stop. Just like riding an elephant through a circus of chimpanzees, I'm telling you. See what you have to look forward to as a truck driver? And you know what's funny about it is there's a lot of guys that when they get into this situation like this, I'm going to tell you right now that there's drivers in these cabs, these trucks, that are just absolutely going ballistic. No, they're just having a hell of a time. They are pissed off. They are cussing at the world. Ain't nothing but a thing, brother. You just got to get through it. The chimpanzees will eventually move out of your way. Really, they will. You might as well just sit back and cruise on through it. It ain't no big thing. Don't get all your tail feathers in a ruffle over it. This big truck, I think, here needs to get over to the left, and he don't even know it. See if I can make him a hole. Oh, maybe you don't need to get over to the left. Maybe he didn't know what he was doing. There's a rare case for you. See what it says on that sign? Road construction ahead. No kidding, really? Yeah, that's something else you're going to find out here in trucking. Whole frickin' United States is under construction everywhere you go. Back in Indiana earlier today, I had a 2-hour slowdown. And that 2-hour slowdown was simply caused by the chimpanzees couldn't get into a single row to go through the construction. I hate to tell you this, little blue car, you're way too small to be bullying in like that. See, look at these people. See how close you can get to the big truck to make him stop. Yeah, there you go. See, that was a brave monkey there. This video may end up being a whole lot longer than I wanted it to be. Whenever you're driving through Chicago, I tell you, there's one thing that you want to pay attention to. That's your bridge clearances. There are a lot of low bridges here in Chicago. You can take a top off of a trailer real easy. Definitely a way to mess up your day. Minutes to O'Hara. That's not good news. Drive sober or go to jail. Your call. Really? Nobody has a sense of humor these days. See, look at the low clearance sign on this bridge. 13'8". We are 13'6". We're going to fit 2 inches underneath that bridge. I'll give you a hint. See, I got those big trucks up there in front of me in my same lane. If he makes it underneath the bridge, so can I. That's the way we play this game. I see the big trucks getting over in the lane. That's telling me I probably ought to do the same thing. Okay, I still got a big truck up there in my same lane with me. If he can make it under, so can I. I've driven through Chicago with manuals, 10 speeds, and I've driven through Chicago in automatics. As long as the traffic never actually comes to a stop, I don't care which, 10 speed, automatic, either one. But if the traffic is actually coming to a complete stop now and then, I would far prefer to do the automatic. As long as it never comes to a complete stop, you don't have to use that clutch much. But if you get into a lot of the stop and go stuff, then you're having to clutch the crap out of it. By the time you get through it, your left leg is killing you. Gonna just bully my way over here, and we did. I don't know if that was a good choice or not. I've got underneath this bridge before. Every time it gives me the willies because it just doesn't look tall enough. It really doesn't. But I didn't hear any metal scraping. Taking off each other's mirrors here. Follow the signs to Wisconsin. Now, does that make any sense at all? Everybody is backed up trying to get on the express lane. The express lane, it's the fastest route, right? Apparently not at the moment. That's my GPS telling me that trucks are not allowed. I beg to differ. It thought I got on the expressway, and on the expressway, trucks are not allowed. Again, yes, they are allowed on this road, brother. I swear they are. Leave me alone. Taken out by the small bus. Isn't that special? folks, you want to know what it's like to drive through Chicago? Now you know. Now, if you want to know what causes this, I'm going to tell you, it's real easy. Too many monkeys trying to live on the same piece of dirt. I never could understand why everybody wanted to live all on top of each other like this. You know, guys, if you get in your car and drive 45 minutes in any direction, you'll find that there's not near as many monkeys. I don't know, maybe some monkeys just like to live all on top of each other like that. I'm not that kind of monkey myself. Hey, we're in the 6th gear. We're hauling ass now. Oh, that was short-lived. Back down to 4. 9 to 5. Now we're in 6th again.